bestbookmarketing.us.
Yeah, I noticed that because if you try comment, see, that's the thing. Sometimes you
Yeah.
can't reach people when you're not paying attention to that. Not everybody has the same, dot whatever,
Exactly.
and then you go like, why am I not reaching him? But I think that HTTP, that is something that I know.
Very important. It's so important.
That's like this is the aha moment for authors now when they hear this.
Yeah, because we've done tracking for authors that actually do that.
Yeah.
And
but
what
you
they
also
do
can
is
use this
we'll
for a
say,
business.
of course, you can use it for business. Press releases go anywhere. It doesn't matter what it is. Whatever you're doing and you want the world to know, 3 days will cover it. And that's exactly what they need. So, yeah, and we've done tracking for the authors, and we've had them put their links around and things like that. And we'll see a tracking that says, okay, 15,000 people clicked your link. How many people came to the website? And they'll see something like, 4 or 5. Did you use HTTP? Oh, no, I forgot. So over 14,000 people just seen a blank page.
See, that's interesting. Very interesting. No, I think that is huge.
Wow.
And I'll be talking about that because that
amazing.
is huge. Because I think most people, because they're so happy, they go, oh, fine, we could just put www.whatever, and but I do. I think that's probably very, very true because now I think about all the sites that once you don't put it on, they put it on for you.
Yeah, they make sure that you do it. A lot of times it's just grayed out. It's just grayed out so you can't make a mistake, and you just put in the www, but the HTTP is grayed out because they want to make sure you do not make a mistake. Yeah, it's very true.
People have to realize that they don't know everything, and they can make a mistake, and guess what? It's okay to make a mistake. I mean, I do my shows on all my mistakes. I don't make mistakes. I learn from everything I've done, so I don't really consider it a mistake. I consider it a lesson.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. So we have to use the HTTP to get outside the country, and they have to use www to get inside the country.
Wow, that's a huge thing because I can see why that will help. Because you're thinking, why do some people do so good in the UK? Why am I not doing good? Oh, that's right.
Because someone knows about the HTTP.
Yeah, I'm telling you. No, honestly, thank you so much. And I will be discussing you in a lot of my shows because the people that come on my shows, I do because if I use them, I talk about it because my biggest goal is for people not to use people that are not going to help you.
Exactly. You have to have the assistance.
And then they come to me, they go, I spent 10 grand. I spent 10 grand. What can I do? Believe me, they have. Seriously. And that's why I still continue to do this because they spend 10 grand and they get nothing. And some of them don't even get a book with it. So I'm thinking, like, what is happening? And then they have no money afterwards.
My gosh.
So I'll be talking about
that is literally ridiculous.
I'll be using your company because I know that this is a problem. This is a problem.
Yeah.
And I have it.
It is.
And these are reasonable prices.
Oh, sure.
Because,
I mean, marketing is cheap. It really is because it's really just about targeting. These guys who charge you these enormous amount of money and things like that, it's not because they're doing something different. It's because they know that you do not know the difference.
Right.
That's what they're charging you for.
I know, and there are like Virginia
time.
and I. We sometimes we go like, we are not doing this, but we did try this one company. Both we said, all right, let's just try this, even though we know, and it wasn't all that much, but we said, let's just see. And after we saw, we went, oh my God, they do nothing. So look at. So that's what I listen. I'm an author too, so I know what everybody's going through. And I try to figure out, well, how do those people get such numbers on their books? Oh, now I got a lot of information here. Thank you. I have to process.
It's just the most basic things. It's so basic. Just little tidbits,
honestly,
little nuggets.
It is, but you need someone to tell you that.
Yeah,
it's basic to you because you know it, but to other people, sometimes the smallest thing makes the biggest difference.
It really does. It's very true.
Yeah.
It really does. I see it every day. It is amazing. And what's so weird, maybe 60% of the calls that we get, these are from best-selling authors.
Yeah.
These are from authors who were selling so many books, and now they're not selling anything. And they're not selling anything anymore, you know, and
Yeah.
they're like, what happened? We don't understand. What happened? And we have to go through, research, find out what's going on, where you may have tripped over, and we have to go back to the last thing that actually worked, and then we have to build a schematic to find out what they need to do and give them a plan in order to get out of that ditch and just continually keep moving. So it happens a lot. It really does. You'd be amazed at how many best-selling authors call us.
When I look up at the top authors and their information is incomplete, everything, and I'm thinking like, oh my God, they don't have any links or nothing. I mean, it's like there's nothing on them, and you know, I'm thinking they're really good authors. So what happened here? And they're from really good companies. And guess what? After they get, it's true. After they get their money, you know, the original, that's it. Then they don't sell, and then that's probably when they're calling you, going like, oh my God, what happened? They didn't really sell before. They just used up the money. You know, they got paid, and then once the publisher paid them, they're done.
That's it. That's it.
Goodbye.
You're done.
Write
and they know exactly
new.
what to give you. Yeah, they give you the money into the expectancy of what they expect you to make in return. So if they give you $20,000,
that's it.
Yeah, whatever they give you up front, and this is something that every author should understand. Whatever any major company gives you up front, it's what they expect you to do. That they just told you. When they say, well, we're going to give you $30,000, that is the limit of what they expect from you. It's almost like if I buy something out of Walmart and they say, well, for $15, you can get a 5-year warranty. Caught it. That means this product is not going to last more than 5 years. Because they're not going to give you a warranty outside of the worth of what you just bought. It's just simply put that way, and no one seems to actually get that hook.
Yeah, but that's
when
true.
they give you money,
is true with books, because once you're done and they've paid you, and that's it. You don't know, and then you go like, "What about more PR?" They go, "Well, get a PR person."
There you go. Exactly. They're not going to touch it. Exactly.
All right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this, and I'm going to be.
I appreciate you.
I'm going to be try these things because I think they're going to work. Because I think these are the answers that I was looking for. That the other things don't work.
Yeah, these are proven. These are definitely proven. We make sure anytime something changes, we're on it. So we constantly keep up with technology. We make sure if something changes, we change it. If Google changes algorithms, we change. So we get memos on all changes of everything that goes on. Yeah. And we get them every 7 days to know what to upgrade, change, alter. So we have to stay on top of technology.
Everybody goes like, oh, my God,
we have to.
Algorithm, something we don't even want to hear
algorithm?
about.
What is algorithm, right?
I know. All right, thank you so much. All right, have a good night, everybody, and thank you again. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, this is Maury Moreland Morrison, here to tell you Geico has more than just great savings. Much more. Yes, while Geico could help you rack up more moolah faster than you can say metamorphosis, they've also been the fastest growing auto insurer for more than 10 years. That's more like it. Furthermore, Geico has fast and friendly claim service. That might seem like an oxymoron, but it's not. All the more reason to say no other auto insurer has more than Geico. Geico. Expect great savings and a whole lot more.